So I did a dining experience with my cousin. I asked her a series of questions that regarded her experience, and some of the questions I asked was, where was it? El Borracho, and regarding when it was a few weeks ago, before I had this interview with her. And some of the other questions I asked was like, what was the best part, what was the worst part? And the worst part was that the accessibility of the parking arrangement, since there's a lot of local businesses around this area of this restaurant, with not very many parking spots, it made it very difficult. So accessibility was a huge part of like reason why it was the worst in her eyes, as well as like the best part was the atmosphere of the restaurant. The bartender, the server, everything was very, they had great mannerisms, they told stories, as well as just being polite, and made it very personable. So that was her best part of like the issue with her dining experience. I kept asking questions of like what made it friendly, like what were the kind of stories, and kept trying to dig deeper into like the reason why it was like the worst in her eyes for the accessibility. The reason why she said it was the worst was because since they were going out with a party, it was very hard to go ahead and navigate with everyone's schedule to get out at an appropriate time and actually get to the restaurant. Whereas once you get to the restaurant, you have to go ahead and find parking, which made it even more of a struggle because you have multiple cars, multiple people. Not everyone's going to be in the same area. So as I created a problem statement, and since there wasn't enough parking, I mean, maybe since it wasn't enough parking manageable during peak hours, without making an inconvenience to like the customer. Then I went ahead and described a solution to this issue, and the solution I came up with were actually like two. It was either not going during peak hours, or Uber, so that you wouldn't have to worry about actually finding a parking spot, so you have someone else pretty much do it for you. And my cousin's response was that it was a possible solution, and just needs to think about other alternatives before going out to like local dining establishments, so that that they could have the best possible experience of their dining experience as they could.